Hi viewers, thanks for tuning in. My name is Wayne Meckles and today I'm going to show you one of my rifles, the Ruger Mini-30 Tacticl. And I'm going to compare this rifle to an older version of the Ruger Mini. Now in frame, got a newer 581 series rifle and an older 187 series rifle. Now there's a few differences in the design. I'm going to show you the ones that stuck out to me when I compared the two rifles. There may be a few others, but these are the ones that I noticed. This is a ranch version rifle. Has a flip top rear sight in the back that lays down when you mount the scope over the ejection port. It's adjustable for elevation. As you come down the rifle, underneath the handguard, the barrel tapers from the chamber and then stays about this diameter all the way to the muzzle. The front sight is a traditional blade sight that's pinned on. And then inside the stock, you can see a screw here and on the other side. Those screws hold in a frame that reinforces the magazine well and the sides of the stock. The newer rifle has an adjustable rear sight for windage, but it's not user-friendly at all. I was trying to sight this rifle in. To make the rear sight adjustment, you have to loosen, you'll see there's two Allen nuts on either side of the sight. You have to loosen one, and then your sight aperture just kind of free plays, and then you push the sight over by tightening the other side. It's not user-friendly. It's very hard to adjust and get your sight picture adjusted properly. Underneath the handguard, the barrel tapers like it did before, but once you reach the return, the barrel becomes noticeably thicker. Let's see if I can show you in frame two rifles side by side. I'm not sure if that's coming across on the camera, but the newer rifle is extremely thicker. The reason Ruger did that was, I guess over the years, their tooling started to have some play, or maybe it was just the design of the barrel. But as you fired the rifle more and more, the barrel would start to heat up, and the rounds would begin to, as you would call it, walk on the paper. As you know, the barrel would start to bend a little bit. Even more so on the stainless version. The blued steel doesn't get as hot as quickly as a stainless. At least it hasn't in my experience. Another difference on the Tacticl version, you have a military style front sight that's pinned on with wings to protect the front sight, and then the barrel is threaded with a flash suppressor on the end. One last thing that has changed on the rifle, or at least on the Tacticl version, is they've upgraded the trigger mechanism and installed several stainless steel pieces to include the trigger, the hammer, and several of the pins. I'm going to show you the two. Up close, and you can see the pieces that have been replaced with stainless steel. Now we'll put this out of frame. This real quick. There we go. Sorry, I didn't want to pop in that easily. Alright, so the rifle comes from the factory with a couple of mounts, rear scope rings. That's your traditional Ruger attachment. It'll come with a 20 round magazine, gun lock, some literature and instructions, and Allen keys. Now, if you've seen my other videos, you know that nothing is safe from being modified from me. So, a couple things. I picked up a 5-round magazine that traditionally comes with your standard rifle, in case I want to do some hunting or something. I'm going to replace the front handguard. I ordered a Mini Scout Mount 3 from Omega Mounts. There's the installation software. This will just bolt on to the barrel, and it's going to give me a Weaver attachment point. And I've already ordered, it's on back order from Optic Planet. And I've ordered a scout scope or a pistol scope that's going to attach to the front. And be the first time I've ever put a scout scope on one of my rifles, so I'll let you know how I like it or if I don't like it. And then I talked about how difficult the rear sight was to adjust. From Accuracy System, I ordered a GI style rear sight that has, if that's showing up in frame, a windage knob that will hopefully make adjustments a lot easier. Like I said with this one, when you loosened the Allen bolt, the rear sight kind of free floats and you push it across with the other one. This rear sight is actually threaded onto the adjustment, so clicks left or click right, it should be solid adjustments and I should be able to get a good sight picture. Or I'm sorry, a sight alignment. So there you have it. Like I said, I've got a scout scope on order from Planet Optics. It hasn't come in yet. That'll be going on the front. And then I also have a Butler Creek folding stock that I'm not so sure. I picked up initially to install on this rifle, but the Butler Creek stock that I have actually that came in for this has a lot of play in it, and I'm not real happy with that. It's not as solid as some of my other stocks that I have from them. So as I make the changes to this rifle, I'm going to be taking photographs and writing an article about it. It'll be posted on Equipped to Endure. That's Adam Francis's. Adam Francis has a YouTube channel and he has his own website called Equipped to Endure. I'll be doing an article for him on there, and I'll be showing the step-by-step modifications on this rifle. And I'll probably shoot one more video of this once it's all complete and said and done. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. I did a quick search on YouTube to see how many other videos of the Mini tactical rifle there were, and there weren't too many. And I didn't see any showing modifications, so hopefully this video was unique and gave you a good impression of the rifle so you know whether or not you might consider purchasing one. Thanks for watching, be safe out there and enjoy your adventures.